It's a laptop that has a 12-hour battery life. Also, it is a laptop, even though it kind of looks like an oversized tablet. And it is a laptop, even though it doesn't look like the traditional size of a laptop, because now a tablet and a laptop had a baby. And take a look at this. It's also touchscreen. And I have to tell you, this is crazy cool, because if you want touchscreen, you can get it. If you want no part of it, you don't have to go in for it. This is an homage to 80 years of this company, HP, and a laptop meets tablet that now is going to totally change the utility of how you look at portable. Allow me to walk and talk. HP has been around for 80 years, and we are celebrating just that. 80 years of this amazing company. And how amazing are they? Well, they are the #1 best-selling computer in the country. They're the #1 best-selling notebook computer in the country. They're the #1 best-selling touchscreen notebook computer in the country. And they are the #1 best-selling 14-inch notebook computer in the country. Okay, let's just say they're #1. And this, to me, is the perfect way to kick off a new day. It is a 14-inch, either touchscreen or no touchscreen, tablet meets laptop, laptop meets tablet, in the lowest price, by the way, 14-inch we've ever brought you this year. You have choices, and let me explain. On your screen, you are getting MS Office 365 for a year and tech support for a year. You are getting what would, if sold separately, be $719 or $763, depending on if you want the touch or the no touch. The TSV value, I don't care what you want, there's not a single one of these choices that's going to be over $400. Not a single choice is over $400. They're all on our highest easy pay of 6 easy payments. They all ship for free, which saves you $17. They all, can I say it again, come with 1 year of tech support, 1 year of MS Office, and they all are 14 inches, so it is the perfect laptop for the utility of creating documents, but also tablet, because if you choose the touchscreen, it acts like one. And if you don't choose the touchscreen, it is still not much bigger than one. And we are going to take you through choices now, because I have a feeling this is going to be really popular on the day. We've had 3,700 already ordered leading up to this midnight kickoff. 12-hour battery life. Here are your colors. This is going to be our silver. Next to it, the gold. Down below, you will see 2 choices that, instead of charcoal keyboards, have keyboards to match the color of the laptop, and it is rose gold, which is exclusive to QVC and HSN, and it's already the most popular. And then this is the white, which has the white keyboard. And by the way, I'm just going to say, you are getting a bundle of software and services with this computer. That includes, again, the tech support. It's called Tech Live Connect for 1 year. It includes all of the titles on your screen, including I can't wait to ask our guest about what VideoMaker Plus is, because whatever it is, it's a $140 title that you are not paying for, you're getting. When you add up the software and services, you're looking at almost $500 that we have just thrown in for free. Now, there's more. Here we are with our guest, Alex Abrahantes.
Hello.
Hi.
Give me a hug.
Hi, nice
Great
to see you.
As always. Hey,
Alex
everyone.
is our techie. He works for
Yeah.
HP. He also has this amazing YouTube series called
Wrestling with Tech.
So if you like tech, or frankly, like me, if you don't understand it, Alex is always the guy that we go to. And thank you for coming tonight.
My pleasure.
On what is a big year for you guys, 80 years in
80
business.
years, yeah.
Buddy, this is really cool, because for me, I own a laptop. My husband and I both have tablets. This is kind of like the best of both worlds married into one unit. And with that choice of the touchscreen, which I totally would do the touchscreen, I feel like The world is literally at your fingertips here, and it's a 14-inch perfect size to take everywhere.
It really is.
I'm going to ask you to sign me back on, because when I close this computer, it went back to your sign-in.
Okay,
and,
no problem.
I also have to say, we have some features that we're going to have Alex take you through, but I'll get him started. So you're getting an Intel Pentium Gold processor.
That's right.
That's one of the most forward-thinking Pentiums that was created for the brand, and 14 inches is the display. Bigger than a tablet, but smaller than a traditional laptop. And look at this. Alex, you take it over.
Sure thing. So you've got 64 gigabytes of flash storage. Think of flash as super fast, and I'm going to show you just how fast it is here shortly. Windows 10 Home Edition in S mode. S can stand for safety, security, speed. We're going to show you why that matters and why that's so important to you. A year of Microsoft Office 365. We're going to talk all about why that's so important. A backlit keyboard. It's one of our most requested features from you because we know that you love it. You do have your choice of touch or non-touch, but here's the thing. If you choose touch and you're on the fence, choose touch because you can use the trackpad as a traditional laptop. So I can use this here and move the cursor around, and I can minimize apps. I can open up the web browser if I wanted to. I can do everything I can do with a traditional laptop as if it was a non-touch, but then I have the option of just going through my apps, touching the screen, making things happen. And this is the power of touch. It's that same type of experience that you probably are already accustomed to if you have a smartphone or tablet. You just touch on things, right? And things open. You pinch and zoom, and you're able to get closer into the photo. So that's the type of experience that you're going to get with touch. So if you're on the fence, I highly recommend touch. What do you got over there, Sean?
Alex, this is a tiger.
Well, thank you very much for pointing that out.
Point out what may be the obvious. Sorry, there you go. I love the touch capability. I can't believe that this computer, regardless of the touch or no touch choice, is under 400 bucks. I know that we're going to have you take us on that live tour in a really gutsy way.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, with a 12-hour battery, that's just the beginning of the wow utility for this thing.
I know, and here's the thing. You're probably looking at this and you're saying, okay, what did we cut out? What can this computer not do? Let me walk you through exactly what it can do. Sean, you mentioned it. Pentium Gold. This is one of the most powerful Pentium processors that Intel has ever created. Intel has been around a long time. Everyone recognizes Intel. That Pentium name is also very recognizable. So what you're going to get is a processor that is responsive, it's super quick, and it's going to perform and help you do the daily tasks that you do very quickly. So that's the Pentium inside. That's the processor inside your computer. It's Pentium Gold. You mentioned it as well. I want to make sure to point this out because this is a 14-inch micro edge HD with narrow bezel display. Now, what does that mean? I'm actually pointing it out here. You notice that the bezel, which is what goes around the computer, is much thinner here. So it actually looks much bigger than a 14-inch display. And when you play videos on this computer, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and just play one for you really quickly. You're going to see that you get lost in the screen because with the narrow bezel, it just draws you in. It's almost like looking through a window. So right now, it's like you're in Italy.
That's gorgeous, Alex.
You're looking through. And here's another thing. I mentioned that this has 64 gigabytes of flash storage. Well, let me show you why that matters. Typically, we talk about hard drives. Hard drives have moving parts. It's like a needle on a record. Anytime you go to open something up, the record has to spin. It means it's slower. It's less energy efficient. So with flash memory, it's faster. It's cool. The computer runs cooler, and it's more energy efficient. And look what else I can do. So you're watching my video right now. See how, if we can get a little bit of a closer shot, I'm going to show you exactly what happens here. I'm just going to close this, right? And I'm going to immediately open it back up. And did you see that? There was no real lag. I didn't have to restart anything, no crashing. That is the combination of the flash storage working with that Pentium Gold processor. So it's ultra responsive, it's quick, and it's going to give you the performance that you need, again, to run all of the daily tasks that you run. So let's go ahead and continue on because there's so much more to talk about this computer. So we talked about your narrow bezel display, right? Well, let's also go ahead and talk about the battery life because you mentioned it. 12 hours, Sean, and 15 minutes. That is a round trip coast to coast flight and more. And here's another thing that I love with this particular computer. You're gonna get fast charge, which means that your computer can charge pretty much half, 50% in just 45 minutes. So you plug this in if you're running late somewhere, you just need a little bit of juice in here, plug it in, 45 minutes, you get 50%. HD audio. So not only do you get a beautiful display, that's that micro HD, right, display, you also get HD audio with dual speakers. The speakers are actually located right up here, so you can see the speaker grill. So it's gonna give you a great forward-facing audio experience. There you go there. Then, moving right along, I wanna make sure to point this out because this is insane when you think about everything that you get inside of this computer and how much it weighs. 3 pounds. It's ridiculous. A gallon of milk weighs more than your new HP computer. So think about that. A 17-inch computer, which I know a lot of folks have as their traditional desktop replacement, that could weigh anywhere from, let's say, 6 to 10 pounds, right? So think about your new computer. You're going to be able to take this everywhere with you. So whether this is the desktop replacement, whether this is the computer that's just yours, and maybe the entire family has their own computer, and this is your computer to go and cuddle up at bedside and watch Netflix or Hulu or QVC.com, you can absolutely use this and take this with you everywhere.
Alex, look what I'm drawing.
What are you drawing? You are so good, by the way.
I just don't know how anyone could not get the touch.
I know, right? It's so much fun.
That sounds so judgmental, but I mean, it is so ridiculously fun. Anyway, so let me oh, hi.
Wow.
Right, so just saying, I mean, just obviously this was drawn for me, so I don't.
Well, you completed
I don't want
the
to take
picture.
credit for the really nice part of the drawing. Alex, I'll be right back.
You do that.
So
Let's see what's going on.
In honor of 80 years as a best-selling computer company, HP, now the #1 computer company in the country. They have the #1 top-selling notebook kind of moniker. They are the #1 top-selling touchscreen notebook. They are the #1 top-selling 14-inch notebook. Are you getting tired of #1s? Because they're basically the best-selling computer brand in the US right now. And they have brought you an under $400 14-inch, and that means it's the lowest price 14-inch, holy cow, that we are doing for the entire year. It's an under $400 laptop meets tablet, meaning you can order no touch if you want it, but once you throw in the touchscreen capability, it is like a tablet, but has the far greater utility of laptop in terms of creating documents. And here is what we have done with the pricing, because since it also comes with almost $500 worth of software and services, you are looking at an if sold separately of either $719 if you choose not to get the touch option, or $763 if you get the touch option. But that is nowhere near what you are paying. And on 6 easy payments, sidebar, that can become 9 easy payments if you use your QVC credit card, we are shipping this to you, $17 worth of free back in your pocket, at a time when we're about a week away from Columbus Day holiday specials. We decided to launch ours early, and it is kind of like that pre-lead up to holiday. Oh my gosh. So gold, silver. These two up top have charcoal keyboards. By the way, the keyboard is all backlit, and it's a huge island style keyboard. Down here, the keyboards are the same color as the exterior of the computer. Rose gold, which there is no advanced order, no anything in the background in the no touch version. So we only have a certain amount of rose gold, no touch, and then that's it once they sell out. White, and don't forget, once you've made your color choice, you need to choose whether you want the touch capability or the no touch capability. The MS Office, sometimes we say, hey, choose if you want it. No, it comes with it for a year. Tech support, you get it. It's over $119 in value, and you get it for a year. And I don't mind asking Alex right now, can you speak to those two things, if you wouldn't mind me kind of like taking us on a slight off ramp to
Sure.
what we're doing? Because tech support and MS Office, That, along with antivirus, are the three most sought after things in a computer deal.